Hi my angel fairies, I hope you guys are having an amazing, gorgeous, abundant day. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to talk about choosing yourself over everyone else. This is a theme that is prevalent in my life right now, and I definitely want to discuss how I'm personally choosing myself over everyone else slowly but surely, especially since I am a recovering people pleaser, still in recovery. So yeah, if you guys end up enjoying this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you won't miss a video from me, and let's hop into it right now. Y'all know I don't even say that. So yeah, I do have a little announcement. My manifestation workshop has passed, which was on December 7th. However, the recording is now live and available. So if you guys would like to get a recording on how to manifest your dream life to turn into a master manifester, check out the description box below, because not only do it come with a 40-minute class, it also comes with a workbook that has journal prompts and affirmations that's going to help you level up within your field. So with that being said, we are in this place where transformation is happening for a lot of us. I know for me personally, I am transforming. And the thing about my transformation in particular is like, it's what I've been asking for. It's what I've been manifesting and writing down. And I realized that through this transformation, before I even, step outside my comfort zone, physically, I had to make sure my inner world is okay. And that means setting boundaries, being your most truest, authentic self, being open and honest, and making sure that you put yourself first before everyone else. I'm definitely feeling this energy of change, and hopefully you guys are too, especially since 2023 is literally right around the corner. I can't believe literally 12 months have passed. This was a quick ass year. It's like time goes faster and faster. I thought time was linear. What's going on? One of the couple of things that is transforming for me is within my career, in my business. I am in this place where I'm leveling up on all levels, and I can't wait to show you guys like the newest things that's going to be coming. But I recognize when it comes to my business, one of the things that is very key, and this kind of ties into choosing yourself over everyone else, is to keep things you hold dear a secret. Now, this doesn't mean that if you speak it out loud, people are going to, disrupt what's coming towards you. You would never receive your desires. You would never receive your manifestations. However, there are a lot of things that you're moves that you're making that a lot of people do not need to hear, even if they are your closest of friends. And I realize that keeping my mouth shut not only helps me, but it helps my drive and it helps my work focus, because I notice that when I speak things out loud, all of a sudden they don't come true. Like when I start telling everybody, say for instance, I tell my followers, I tell you guys certain things that I'm doing, except like certain things, because one of the things I told you guys, I'm in the works of it. But when I tell my followers certain things, they don't come true. And it's not like you guys are doing the things, but you guys aren't the only one watching my videos. You guys aren't the only one seeing my content. There are a plethora of people out there who see my work, and some of them do not have the best intentions. Maybe the people close to you do not have the best intentions. Maybe they see you jealousy. Maybe they think you can't do it. Maybe they think they don't believe in you, or maybe they don't believe in you, but they won't tell you that they don't believe in you, right? It's just like you get the energy and you get the feeling and that energy starts to disrupt your manifestations and what you're trying to bring in. It doesn't mean it's going to hinder it or stop it, but it starts to disrupt it. And that can hold you back from your greatest and highest self. So one of the things I've been implementing is shutting the fuck up. I'm gonna just pop out on bitches, okay? That's the energy I'm in right now in this season of my life. I'm gonna pop out on you. I'm gonna make you ultimately surprised, and that's just the end of it. I'm not even saying anything on my closest friend. I realized just by practicing this for a few weeks, I am way more focused. I'm way more intentional. I'm putting more effort into the things that I'm trying to cultivate. So I'm going to take this and make this a habit and move throughout my life, just making sure I don't speak on every single thing I'm doing, especially if it's something I hold dear. Because yes, I am divinely protected and directed, but you also have to make sure you do your upkeep with your protection, because some of us aren't just automatically protected. And this is something that I saw on TikTok that resonated with me as well. It was like, it was from a follower, no, not from I heard this from a person that I follow who practiced hoodoo, because I was literally thinking about it, and then it popped up, and then another one popped up. I'm like, damn, spirit, you confirming things for me now? Yes, they are. And they were basically saying, like, just keep things to yourself, because sometimes you just aren't automatically protected, and you have to do some ritual work to make sure that you are protected. So in those times, you're speaking on things that you enjoy, and you're speaking on things that you're getting prepared to do. Maybe in that moment you didn't do any ritual work. Maybe in that moment your ancestors couldn't get into you quick enough, and all of a sudden it just flops. It goes out into the thin air. So keep it quiet. Mind your business. Tell no one until it happens. And always trust your intuition on that. I will say that. Trust your intuition on if you should tell somebody something or not. Intuition is the biggest thing that's going to help you in choosing yourself over everyone else, because emotions aren't the best thing to go off of when you're trying to choose yourself, because especially if you are a recovering people pleaser, or in this moment you are a people pleaser, you're going to follow your emotions more than what your intuition and what you're trusting in yourself to do. So with that being said, I personally built my intuition each and every single moment to make sure that whatever decision I'm making it from a place in a space of intention rather than a space of emotion. Now, sometimes emotions do come into play. You have to do it, but more often than not, especially if it's a situation where you need to make sure that you're good, you do not want to go off your emotions. You don't want to go off your emotions only. You want to do your intuition along with your emotions. So oftentimes we do not know what our intuition is, especially if we have anxiousness or anxiety, or if our emotions of anger or anything like that kind of overrules our intuition. So the best way to build up your intuition is doing some simple exercises. I do have a whole video on how to build your intuition up there, so if you guys would like to see that, go check that out, because that's going to help you. But lately, what I've been doing, especially when it comes to my intuition, is if I ask myself a question, or if I ask my spirit guides a question, I will feel in my stomach what it feels like to make this decision and choice. I will make sure that it feels secure. My intuition feels like stability. My intuition doesn't feel fleeting. It doesn't feel flighty. It doesn't feel anxious. It doesn't feel shaky. I know that it gets it from my gut. So whatever your gut is telling you, and you're going to feel it, it should feel like a rock. It should feel like a whole rock. That is the decision you go off of. So that is going to help you choose yourself over everyone else. Another thing that I highly recommend, and one of the things I'm kind of implementing, is just really just not giving a fuck. Now, I'm not saying go out here and hurt people, and I'm not saying like you just never give a fuck, but sometimes you just can't care. Okay, sometimes you're going to feel bad and you're going to feel guilty about choosing yourself. However, down the line, you're going to start feeling happy that you've decided to choose yourself. You decided to make sure that you were good first before everyone else. You have to be in this place where it's either them or me. Who do you want it to be? Okay, so with that being said, start giving no fucks. You have to release them, and the best way to do that is by practicing detachment. I love practicing detachment. However, the past year, I kind of had trouble staying detached. So I'm kind of getting back into the groove of practicing detachment, letting go of like holding on to something so strongly. So with that being said, here is a couple of tips that is going to help you practice detachment with ease. All these tips are in my ebook, How to Let Go, or The Art of Letting Go. So if you want an entire ebook that comes with affirmations and journal prompts to help you detach, go down there. But I'm going to give you a couple of tips. One of my main tips when it comes to detachment is meditation. It is key, because meditation helps regulate your emotions, quiet your mind, and let go and release a lot of things that you've been holding on. Along with a whole other things, but that is just the main focus when it comes to detachment. So if you at least meditate 10 times a day, and within that meditation, you let go a lot of thoughts, you let go a lot of feelings, you tell yourself, I am well, I am feeling okay, today I'm going to walk today with grace, I'm going to walk today with compassion, you're going to be good. So I highly recommend you do meditation at least 10 minutes a day. It's super simple, and it's going to take discipline, because sometimes meditation can be boring, and you can kind of flip the switch. Got it, flip the switch. so you don't have to always be in this space where you're just sitting down, you're cross-legged, or you're laying down. I personally like to lay down when I meditate, and you're just feeling bored. You have to make sure that you focus on your meditation, and the best way to do that is breath work. Breath work is another one that helps you practice detachment, and this is very good in situations where you're about to get in an argument, or in situations you are feeling anger and like sadness. Take a deep breath from your belly. So when you inhale, your belly needs to come out. When you exhale, it comes in. Take deep breaths before you react. That way, when you react, you are reacting from a place of intention, you're reacting from a place of security, and not just because you're feeling emotional. And it's not a problem to act from a place of emotion, but at the same time, you want to make sure you don't hurt another with your feelings. And also, you want to make sure that this doesn't stress you out. Because if it's something that isn't aligned with your feelings and aligned with where you're going, you do not want that stuff to stress you out. So take a couple of deep breaths and allow yourself to let go whatever it is that they made you feel. And as you let go and as you detach, that is going to help you navigate this situation better, especially if it's from a person who likes to poke your buttons. When it comes to that, people who like to poke your buttons, the best way to deal with them, or one of the ways, because there are multiple ways to deal with a person like that, and it depends on the person, but the best way to deal with them is letting them know that they cannot get to you, they cannot hurt you, they cannot harm you, and they'll give up. And they'll feel irritated that they can't get you out of character, like they are always out of character. So tap into detachment and let it go. So another reason why I'm really choosing myself is because within the next 6 to 10 months, or actually 4 to 6 months, I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of things I want to accomplish. And I feel like I have to be laser focused on my desires, and laser focused on what I want to do, where I want to go, how I want to act. So if I am in a place where I'm worrying about everybody else, I'm worrying about what they're doing, I'm worrying about how they're going to make it out alive, I'm worrying about their financial situation, how can I focus on what I want to manifest? How can I focus on what I want to cultivate and to grow? You can't. So with that being said, you need to make sure that if you find your mind drifting to other people's problems, to other people's issues, especially if you're an empath, because I am one, it's very easy for me to put myself in another person's shoes so I can solve their problems, especially when they don't even ask me to do that. Make sure you bring yourself back to this present moment and you tell yourself, this is what I'm focusing on. This is our reality. This is where we need to be looking. And I had tweeted this out a couple of days ago, and it was really great for me to kind of realize, because I came to this epiphany when I was just chilling out. You do not always have to be putting yourself in another person's shoes to make sure that you're not hurting anyone, okay? That person can come to you to let you know, hey, you are hurting me, can you stop doing these things? And that is when you can put yourself in their shoes. It is okay for you to remain in your reality, to focus on yourself, to be selfish. You are not inherently a bad person because you're not always focusing on making sure everybody else is good. If you're always making sure that if you are always doing good, that you're always making sure that everybody is comfortable, how can you make sure that yourself is comfortable? How can you be comfortable in your reality? No one else is making sure that you're comfortable, yet you're taking care of another person, you're taking care of their feelings. So with that being said, make sure that you are in a space where you're focusing on yourself first and foremost. And as you focus on yourself, you're going to attract people who are like you, who do make sure that other people are okay before themselves, or, reciprocate the same energy that you give to others. Because oftentimes people who make sure that everybody else is okay before themselves, the counterpart doesn't do that, okay? So do be in this place where you know it is okay to remain in your reality, to be selfish, and to mind your business. Another thing that kind of helps with choosing yourself is remaining present, because again, you're not going to be looking at everybody else and seeing what they're doing. You're not going to be looking towards the future or the past. You're going to be able to look towards yourself. So I just wanted to say, to leave out this video, Choose yourself constantly. You are the being and the vessel that needs to be protected the most. You will not be a bad person for making sure that your life is the best life possible. Because here's the thing, when you make sure that you're good, your inner world and your outer world is good, that is going to reflect into your physical reality. That is going to show around you. So as you continue to work on yourself, hone your skills, love yourself, get your energy together, your physical world is not going to have a choice but to follow how your inner world is feeling. You know what that means? You're going to find peace, you're going to find happiness outside of yourself. Okay? So when you choose yourself, you are ultimately choosing the world. You're ultimately choosing everybody else, because if you're not good, nobody else is going to be good, because they're going to they're going to get the backlash of it. You don't want them to get the backlash of it. I know for me personally, when I am not in a good headspace, everybody gonna get this word. Everybody gonna get this attitude, and that's not good. That is not good. So that is the first step in manifesting your desires. That's the first step in reaching your goals. That's the first step in living a happy, beautiful, healthy life. It's by making sure that you are good before everyone else. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm so happy and grateful that I could talk to you guys about a new season in my life. And of course, I'm going to be able to show you guys with the next couple of vlogs that are going to be coming up on my channel, how I'm actually choosing myself over everyone else. It's been a couple of years since I've been able to make sure that I'm focusing on me and only me. Especially this past year, I was definitely worried about everyone else around me. But now I'm in a headspace and in a physical space where I can focus on my self-growth, my self-development, and I cannot wait to show you guys a couple of months from now how that is going. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, make sure you thumbs this up and you subscribe to me, because I don't want you guys to miss out. But yeah, thank you for being here, my little love bugs. I really hope this video helped you with any and anything that you needed to know when it comes to choosing yourself and making sure that you're being your bestest and highest self. Oh, I also want to say that choosing yourself is also being your truest authentic self, which is what I'm doing in this moment. So if you see my personality just be switching, that's why. That's why. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. So make sure you guys have a beautiful, gorgeous, abundant day. Bye, my loves. Mwah.